So after Cindy broke the vanity,
Kind of an extreme way to go about it.
and we were well into fixing it,
I'm done.
Cindy and I started talking. We had always hated this little master bathroom. It's just too small. It's like 40 square feet. 2 people can't fit in that. The shower was so small, if you dropped a soap in there, you literally had to get out of the shower and pick it up. There was 2 closets, one here, another there. So we started talking. I started designing, and I literally designed 50 different designs, from very elaborate to very simple. Before you knew it, started taking out walls, cutting holes in windows, and all the work that we had previously done, we decided to just chuck it and start over. This used to be a closet. That's going to be the shower. Nice big shower, 4 foot by 4 foot. Closing up this window. We're gonna have the vanity over here. So this now is ready for drywall. I insulated yesterday. That's why I can't breathe today. It's almost ready for drywall. I've got to get windows installed, and they're ordered on their way. And this is going to be the shower. All started with Cindy taking a hammer to the sink. The ongoing bathroom remodel has now moved into the bedroom. So we're getting rid of the big window, and we're putting in 2 little windows, so that could be a bed wall. And for those of you that know, you're going to look at that and say, how did he do that? Here's that from the outside. To be able to get the framing in there without tearing up all the drywall or the siding outside. Trade secret. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. All right, a little insulation. Bring on the drywall. Nope, that'll all be closet. Nice little window in the closet, nice. Give you a peek at the Ruby. No, stay out there, Ruby. Ruby, helper dog. Not. Just a peek. It's gonna be so nice. And the front yard is once again a construction zone. Replacing the siding on the front of the house because it was full of lead paint and rot and termites, and the termites like the lead paint. I should have just let them go to town on it, except they ate the wood too. I have to replace all this stuff, a couple walls at a time. So I tried to get a pre-hung door, but Home Depot didn't have any in a 3-panel, so I'm doing the hanging myself. I've got the standard router style hinges, and realized I don't have a jig for my router, and I'm not going to build one just for one door. So I just chiseled it carefully, and not my best work, but maybe get Yarborough to do the next one for me. You can whittle on it. And then got to set the jam on it next. So I don't know how the real finished carpenters do this, but I cheat whenever I can. So what I've done is flush up the door on the other side where I want the hinges to be. The hinge side, the hinge hanging down there, there's the hinge. And I screw it in place. And then I will mark out these hinges, where these hinges go. Now I take one of the hinges off, or if you got an extra hinge, just use it for a template. Finish drawing them in, and then we'll start whittling. So, my grandpa taught me how to do this when I was a boy, and if he saw what I was doing to this right now, he would ask, "Who told you you were a carpenter?" What are you doing to that door? My dad, he would ask me if I was building a mailbox. It was taking so long, maybe I could get my mail out of there. Grandpa would tell me, the best tool that you got is your hand. Take care of your hands, he'd tell me. My dad would tell me, hurry up. How much can one door cost? And when you're doing this, you gotta figure out which way the grain goes. You don't want to chisel that direction because the wood will split out ahead of you and make a big giant mess. Here's my old plastic door jig. It's so old that the plastic just snapped on it. There it is. That took me a better part of the day. What do you think, Ruby? What do you think? Yep, took me a whole day. Yeah, pretty pathetic, isn't it? How long do you think it should have taken? No, I'm the guy that feeds you. You're not gonna say anything. Okay. All right. Now we just hang it. Well, the sun has gone down, and I am toast. And this is probably the most expensive door that I ever hung. Oh my gosh, I'm so done. Okay, drywall is done, and I'm putting up beadboard. Closet's almost done. Shoe shelf. Nice little window in here. The painting is happening. We've got wainscots painted. The cabinetry is all hung. Progress is being made, painting the walls. Closet system's pretty well done. We're ordering carpet, and the bathroom vanity is in. That was a major feat. That thing weighs a ton. But now I'm putting on the backsplash. So what I'm gonna do, I've got this laid out. Before I put the glue on here, I'm gonna run a bead of caulking down the back of this to seal it, and then put the glue on this, and then pop it up and brace it, and it should be good to go. Okay, bead of caulking's on down there, and the glue's on, and we're gonna set this. So I've got this board in here bracing it up, shim in the back there, just to hold it in place. You don't want a lot of pressure on that. You don't want to pull the cabinet away from the wall. You just want to make sure that doesn't move for a few hours. Call the plumber, call the electrician. Let's get this thing done. So here's another little trick I learned. Got the attic access here, and you take some of that packing foam that goes around the vanity, and that's drywall for the access hole. And you take this and glue it to it, and insulates that really nice. This, I'm cutting down old shutters to fit in here. Have those installed today, hopefully. The bead goes on. So this post is totally rotted out in the bottom. It's shot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna splice it. That just comes out of there. And I did brace that up. It doesn't need much of a brace. And you can see there's no anchor down here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a piece of hardy backer, cut that, anchor it, and then set the post on top of that, and then trim around it. So there is my cut. Get that done. So I've glued it, shimmed it, and now I just gotta screw it all into place. Okay, there you have it. The zone. So we have been living in this now for a couple of months, and what a difference it's been. Do you like it, Ruby? Ruby loves it. This is now her room. This is the doghouse. No, we are really liking the layout. The closet works great. Actually have more space in the closet than we had, and much better organized. And the bathroom is no longer this little thing. Oh, wait a minute. There, oh, suck it up. Is no longer this little tiny dinky horrible thing that two people cannot fit in. Now we're enjoying this very much, and that shower is awesome. You can get the whole neighborhood in there. It could get really ugly. Very, very nice. Worth all the effort, and never doing it again. This is what started all this.